Hey guys, it's Tanya. I am going to do a homeschooling video, just kind of chat with you guys on the process of getting started with homeschooling and some things that you should consider doing or try to do before you leap into the world of homeschooling. So, anyway, I'm still rocking my new look, keeping it spicy and funky for the husband. You know, I'm all about the spice. So anyway, getting back to homeschooling and the process of beginning to homeschool. I'm just going to kind of talk about my process and what I did and what worked for us. So the first thing that I would recommend that you do is really take the time to pray about it or meditate about it or whatever it is that you do when you are on the cusp of making a huge decision in your life, because homeschooling is a huge decision. So I would strongly recommend that you take the time to really sit and ask yourself some key questions. You know, what am I trying to gain from homeschooling? What do I hope to see happen in my life, in my children's life from homeschooling? Will my family be able to handle homeschooling? Will I be able to handle homeschooling? Will I have the patience to homeschool? Just these type of questions you would really want to be asking yourself during your praying and meditating, and just really asking yourself, is this something that I truly want to do and desire to do? Once your answer is yes, this is something that I want to do, you've prayed about it, you've meditated about it, and you feel a strong conviction to homeschool, I recommend you get a support system. If you are married, you want to make sure that your spouse is 100% on board with you homeschooling. It is crucial and essential that you guys are united and like a united front and on one accord when it comes to homeschooling, because what you'll find is you'll have family, you'll have friends, you'll have society that is against you when it comes to homeschooling, and they will think that you are insane and sometimes make you doubt yourself or second guess yourself. They'll ask questions like, are they going to learn how to read? Will they learn math? How are you going to teach them? Did you go to school to be a teacher? Just, all kind of crazy questions you will get from people. So you want to make sure you have someone that can be a sounding board for you, somebody that's there to encourage you when you feel like giving up, because those days will come. So if you're a single person, by all means, you could still homeschool. Just make sure that you have some type of support system for those times when you're just needing a sounding board or needing some words of encouragement or needing someone to, just have your back when you are facing all of the, daggers coming your way about homeschooling. So, first, pray about it, meditate about it. Second, get a support system. The third thing you need to do is learn the laws of your state. You really need to find out what do I need to be doing to make sure that we are legally homeschooling, so that we are not doing anything illegal. So find out what the laws are in your state and what you have to do in order to be able to homeschool your child. Where I live, we had to be either under an umbrella school or we had to be under our public school. So that was what we had to do, and we chose to do an umbrella school. So if your state is similar to mine, where you have to be under an umbrella school in order to homeschool, you're going to want to do your research on umbrella schools. You're going to want to find out if they want you to sign a statement of faith, which is basically saying that you believe that Jesus Christ is Lord and Savior, died on the cross for your sins, because most umbrella schools are going to be Christian based. So keep that in mind. So you're going to want to find out if they're going to want to make you sign one of those. You're going to want to find out if they require testing every year. Some umbrella schools require that you test your child every year. You're going to want to find out if they allow you to do grades online, or if you have to mail in your grades. How does their grading system work? You're going to want to find out if you can use your own curriculum or if you have to use their curriculum. So these are the type of questions you will be asking when you're on your journey to finding a homeschooling umbrella school. We chose Home Life Academy. Their website is homelifeacademy.com. I like them because they did not make us sign a statement of faith. We do not have to test. We can do our grades online, and we can choose our own curriculum, and they're local. So those are all the reasons that I chose that particular umbrella school. Love them, been with them since day one. The next thing you're going to want to do is decide what type of style you want to do with homeschooling. I want to have, and what is it that I want to see my family get from this homeschooling experience. Once you have decided that on what my style is going to be, then you'll want to look into curriculums, because your style is going to base what type of curriculum you choose. If you are wanting to do the school at home, then you're going to want a curriculum that's more structure based, that's going to have some workbooks, that's going to have worksheets, that's going to have lesson plans to tell the teacher exactly what to do. If you want more of a laid back, relaxed type style, then you're going to want a curriculum that fits that. So knowing what you want to achieve will help guide you in choosing your curriculum. So you'll want to know, what's my style, and then start finding curriculums. Because let me tell you, there are tons and tons of curriculum out there. And you can easily become a curriculum junkie. That was me. I was a curriculum junkie. I am recovering now. Because it does take your time, time to learn what your style really is. And not only does it take you time to learn what your style is in teaching, but also what your child's learning style is, which is very important with homeschooling. That's one of the biggest perks to homeschooling, is you can design your schooling all around how your child learns. And so, of course, if it's your first year homeschooling your child, you're not going to necessarily know what their learning style is. So you're kind of basing it off of how you feel comfortable. And then as time goes, you can adjust your curriculum and your teaching to your child's learning style. So once you've done that, I would recommend finding a place in your home to keep all of your school stuff. You don't have to. People school at their dining room tables. People school in their living room. People school wherever. We do that. We school everywhere. But I do have a designated place in my house that is essentially like our school room. So that's where I keep all of our books. I will hang up their papers and paintings and different things like that. When I'm introducing a new concept, we go to the school room so that their brains can kind of switch into, okay, this is a new concept. I need to really focus and pay attention. So I would recommend having a designated place for school type stuff. You don't have to, but again, I would recommend that. So you'll want to do that. And once you've done all of these things, relax. Just relax and enjoy the ride, enjoy the process. You're going to make mistakes, but just enjoy it. More importantly, do not compare your child to any other child. Don't get caught up in that. Don't get caught up in, oh, this 6-year-old can read, 4 books and my child can't read yet. Because we're doing homeschooling and public school is 2 totally different worlds. So you can't get caught up in the hype of trying to compare your child to another person's child. Even in the homeschooling community, you can't do that. So once you know what your family wants to get from homeschooling, stick to that and not try to keep up with what every other child is doing. That is very important. Very, very, very important as well. So that's really it. Pray about it. Get a support system. Find out your laws in your state. Decide on your style. Choose a curriculum and find a designated place in your home and relax. I mean, that's the basis to getting started with homeschooling. Very easy, not too much. So anyway, if you guys have any questions or comments or want to add anything, let me know. And I will talk to you guys soon. Don't forget to subscribe. See you later. Bye.